Today, we're going to do the double end bag for martial arts. I had a request the other day to do a double end bag, so I figured I'd come home and shoot one for you. A couple things you got to understand about double end bag compared to what a boxer does and what I do. Boxers, what they tend to do is they tend to hit that ball long, and then they move and they move and then they hit it again. That's great if you're an outside fighter, but I like to fight inside, so I have really no interest in that. What I like to do is hit it on an inside way of fighting. What you have to understand is that's different. Most people, when they fight extended. But when you're fighting inside, you have to cut on triangles. You can't just come straight like this. So what happens inevitably is I come on an angle, which comes to an elbow, which comes to a fist, which comes to a back, up, down like this, right? So there's a triangle to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, whatever, or anything like that. And then, you get two hands and they work together. Often I'll throw 1, 2, and then together like this. So what I'm trying to do is from fist to elbow to back fist to fist to back fist to elbow. It doesn't matter the pattern, but you're trying to get them together to where when you're inside fighting somebody very close, that you don't have the luxury of going way out like this. When you're this tight to somebody, you can't be taking these full swings. They don't happen. You have to find better angles. You have to turn to back fist elbows and things that fight inside better, give you a better opportunity. A couple things when I hit this bag. I don't like to wear boxing gloves. I want to make sure when I hit this thing, I hit it with my fist, and I like to hit it flat. There are exceptions to the rule. I do often wear weighted gloves, just because it gives me a little better workout and they're really thin. They give you that little heaviness to the punch. For the most part, I generally go without a glove. So this thing comes back at you really fast. That's the point, right? Like this, it comes back fast. When you're fighting in tight, you do not have time to make big, ugly motions because the ball's moving too fast. Not unlike an opponent that is inside also. So what you want to do is you want to learn to go very short. You have to have good mechanics to understand how to throw that kind of power inside. But once you get that idea, you want to be very fluid, relaxed, and learn to go from technique to technique. So what you're working here is more accuracy than power. Don't worry about throwing big, heavy techniques. What you want them is very smooth and very relaxed and very springy when you throw them. A couple things to play with. I like going from a back fist to a front punch, real quick. Sometimes I like going from a front punch to an elbow. Then sometimes I like going from a front punch to an elbow to a hammer fist or another back fist. Then I like to put my hands together. So often I will throw back fist to front fist to elbows to back fists and back. Sometimes I'll throw small hooks. Sometimes I'll throw upwards type strikes. Sometimes when I'm bored, I will open my hands up and I will throw ear type shots or chops. But you'll notice they all stay really tight. Here to here, back to here, back to there, back to there, back to there. So instead of throwing my standard boring jab, cross, and just wait for that ball to hit it again, I'm trying to work as many different techniques in as I can. Whether open hand or closed hand or elbows or forearms, I don't care. But this is tricky. You'll find it comes back really quick. And so you have to make them really small. But what's nice about this is you start learning to use all your tools, not just punches. So start out slow. Start out easily just touching the bag and feeling how you can roll from technique to technique and how many different techniques you can use. Open hand, elbows, back fists, fists, etc. And then what you want to do is just speed them up into 1s and 2s. And then eventually 1, 2, 3. And then eventually you free flow. You just want to see how many times nicely you can hit that ball while changing to different things. Remember too, it's not always how hard you hit it, it's how square you hit it. It doesn't do you any good to throw it really hard if you hit the edge and it spins off your hand. You always want to make sure when you throw this thing, it's in the center of the ball, so when you hit it, you get good contact. So play around with it. Try different things, see what you got. I think you'll find it's more fun than if you just practice it like you're boxing, and you'll get a lot more out of it. This is Bill Koenig for Straight Circle Martial Arts. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I will see you again next time.